There's always a special feel on a Friday, right?
Yeah, we love our Fridays up in here. It's time for a little Get Real with Debbie G. And Debbie, I want to ask you very, very quickly.
Yes, tell me.
And just in a serious moment here, a lot of biases out there, a lot of racism, and it's just something we have to continue to tackle. But I have to say this, one thing about our Italian brothers and sisters, and I'm not Italian.
Hey.
You are. No, and I want to be, I'm offended by it. Everybody thinks, when you think Italian, what do you think? You think mafia. Like every Italian person is connected to the mafia. And I would never think such a thing. I think it's so ridiculous and painful and harmful. But with a name like Debbie G, I just got to wonder.
Yeah,
are you a mafia princess? That's all I'm asking. And wait, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, never mind. Good morning to you.
But I will tell you something. I have friends that actually binge watch The Godfather.
Oh, yeah.
And things like that. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my goodness, you
all
spend
the
your whole
stereotypes.
weekend.
Yeah, right. It's crazy.
But it is a cool last name. It's actually my husband's last name. But I love it. It's great. But now it's mine, and I'm going to keep it.
Yeah. We like Marty, so we're glad you're going to keep it. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I love that music. It always cheers me up. I just want to listen to that music all day long for the entrance for to Get Real. But I want to share. I love this. Yeah. Everybody chair dance right now. Everybody chair dance. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to share this concept with you guys and for everyone that's listening to Annunciation Radio. Now, it's a little bit hard to grasp at first, and then I want you not to laugh after I share it, because I want to practice it again, because I noticed that we are getting in a world where people aren't looking at each other. They're not connecting, eye to eye, things of that nature, and really making that intimate connection. Intimacy we've talked about before is into me you see. So you're using your eyes, right? And the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? But a lot of people have their head down and gadgets. They're looking around. They're distracted. A lot of people can't make eye contact. It's really not a good thing, because we are meant for community. We are built for community, and there's ways to go about changing that. So just bear with me, guys, and just practice this today. And I know it seems silly, and I know you can even giggle and laugh when you do it, but after a while, you'll start to appreciate it. There was an incredible, gosh, I cannot remember his name. Forgive me. I have to look it up. He was very famous, that he gave a lot of lectures and seminars on marriage, to build your marriages. He was a Christian a teacher. And he used to perform this exercise during his seminars when married couples would come to try and make their marriages better and stronger. And he would issue this exercise to everybody, that from now on, when you see a loved one, whether it's your spouse, your children, friends, family members, but especially your spouse, when you see your spouse, every single time you should have an "you're here" feeling. Okay, where you see them every time they're walking through the kitchen, "You're here." You see them in the morning, "You're here, right in front of me. You're with me." You're that sense of incredible, awe and wonder and appreciation and gratitude and love for that person that's in your presence. So this sense of total excitement and enthusiasm and just this desire to have that person in your view. And it was an exercise that they do all weekend long during this marriage retreat. And they said that when they for the first couple of days, like Friday or Saturday, people were kind of like, this is kind of corny, right? But by Saturday night, they actually did a reflection and had people journal, and people were saying that they felt completely different about that other person.
That's great. Although inflection matters. I mean, if you say it in a surprised way, Donna said to me, "Oh, you're here." I'd be thinking, well, is she surprised I'm here? Has she been poisoning me?
Right. He woke up.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right. And that's the funny part of it, because Marty and I did the same thing when we were doing the exercise. But no, it really is a surprised look of appreciation. Like, as if, like, let's say, I don't know, the most famous person in the world walked into the room, you'd be like, "You're here. Wow, you're in my home. You're right in front of me." You know, this is so cool. How amazing. You are right in my view. I can see you. You're here in front of me. And it has to be this over excitement every single time you see that person.
You know, and there are a lot of people listening right now, Debbie, who have lost their spouses. Mm-hmm. And they're thinking with you, boy, I wish I had. Now, if that were to happen to me,
it's true.
It would be, I would give anything for 5 more seconds to encounter my husband, my wife in the kitchen, to see them in the living room one more time.
It's
you know,
true.
and yet here we are, married couples who have our spouses with us. We should be that grateful. We should be that thankful every time we see them, knowing there is a time, I mean, not to be morbid about it, but there is a time when we're going to see them for the last time. Why not treat every single time we see them as we would the last time if we knew about it?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And we should feel that same feeling when we go in front of the Blessed Sacrament.
Yeah,
okay?
right,
You're
right.
here. Yeah. You are here. I mean, we have to start showing that and living it in order to experience the glory of being in that present moment. Yeah, and that's where the miracles happen. And we teach. So we actually have incorporated this in our life skills.
I love it.
Work. And oh yeah, it has transformed relationships big time. And you know, for those that have lost a loved one, where you wish you could have that one more time, pick up that picture of that person. You probably have a picture in your home, and say, "Wow." You know, I love that I can look at your beautiful picture and take a look at it and really just get into that moment, because life is precious and everybody that's in our life is precious.
Now, I want to say this. Ron Finn laughed. You said not to laugh. I didn't laugh. And I want to tell our dear listeners, Debbie, wonderful. I think it's maybe the best instruction I've ever heard in my life. Now, here's the thing. She told everybody not to laugh. That's Debbie G from New Jersey, guys. I'm just saying. You said not to laugh, and I did not laugh. And I want that noted.
I'm so proud of you, Dave.
I want that noted.
I'm checking my car.
I'm checking my car. That's ridiculous.
Oh my
goodness. Love you, Debbie. That really was
guys.
fantastic. That's Debbie Georgiani. That's Georgia with an N and I. A little something called someone called Debbie G, and a little program we called Get Real with Debbie G. Love it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks, you guys. Have a great weekend.
Hey, Debbie, have a great weekend. That's
Thank
not a
you.
command. I'm just it's an encouragement.
Hey, Debbie, you're here.